From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy. With just days until the U.S. presidential election on Tuesday, both candidates worked late into the night. Perry Russell reports Kamala Harris was going after rival Donald Trump at a rally in Las Vegas, Nevada.
This is someone who is increasingly unstable, obsessed with revenge.
Trump in Glendale, Arizona, going after former Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney, who endorsed Harris. Trump using violent rhetoric as he called Cheney a war hawk.
Let's see how she feels about it. You know, when the guns are trained on her face.
Trump earlier in Henderson, Nevada, saying Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a vaccine skeptic, will oversee women's health if he wins.
Trump will rally in Michigan and Wisconsin today, while Harris holds 3 events in Wisconsin. British Columbia's ports could be in for another round of disruptions following a 72-hour strike notice from the union representing foremen. The union and the Employers Association have been negotiating with the help of a federal mediator over 3 days this week. The possible strike would begin at 8 a.m. on Monday, November 4th, if a deal could not be reached in time. Labor disruptions have plagued ports and rail lines across Canada this year, with Metro Vancouver grain terminals shutting down for several days and work stoppages on both major Canadian railways. An Uber customer in Alberta has been banned from taking rides after one of the app's drivers posted a social media video showing him enduring racist remarks. Mandeep Sengal says South Asian drivers have increasingly faced racist taunts, and Uber was taking too long to respond to the matter, so he posted the video. The man was seen in the video taunting the driver for being from India, claiming the driver was on his land. Uber says it has been in touch with the driver and removed the rider from the platform altogether. More than 45 nations have come together and pledged to help bring Ukrainian civilians, prisoners of war, and children who were taken into Russia since the invasion nearly 3 years ago back to Ukraine. Speaking at a conference in Montreal, Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly says human lives must be protected and efforts must be made to create safe pathways for those people to be repatriated. Ukraine's Foreign Affairs Minister says 860 Ukrainian children have been returned home since the war started. Several major nations were not present at the meeting, including China, India, and Brazil. A jury has been seated to hear New York City subway chokehold case against Daniel Penny, with opening statements scheduled for today. Reporter Chuck Severson explains the case.
The white Marine veteran put a black man acting erratically in a New York City subway car into a fatal chokehold last year. Witnesses say the man, Jordan Neely, had been shouting and demanding money when Penny approached him.
Prosecutors called it a reckless killing. Penny claims it was in defense of himself and those around him. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Leon Draisaitl scored 2 goals and assisted on another to lead the Edmonton Oilers to a 5-1 victory over the Nashville Predators. Victor Arvidsson, Corey Perry, and Zach Hyman also scored for the Oilers, winners of 3 of 4. The Oilers play their first game since losing team captain Connor McDavid to an ankle injury in the first period of Monday night's 6-1 loss to the Blue Jackets. Canada's Brad Gougeau fell 8-4 to Japan in the men's semi-final at the Pan-Continental Curling Championship. Gougeau won gold the last 2 years at the event, but will play American John Schuster in the bronze medal game on Friday. Garrett Johnson made a dazzling one-handed 26-yard go-ahead touchdown catch early in the fourth quarter, and the New York Jets snapped a 5-game losing streak by beating the Houston Texans. Aaron Rodgers had 3 touchdown passes during the 21-13 win. The Jets won for the first time in 4 games. From the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.